guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to episode 15 of the FC Porto save. Today we've got a couple of things we want to show you. First off, we'll have a live Champions League group stage draw, followed by the reveal of our star signing who, after failing to do the deal, I interacted with the board and they went, okay, we'll sign him, so he's in as well. And then we've got a match against Moreirense as a live play. As we continue into our third game of the season, we'll recap game number 2, which wasn't the greatest. Thank you, Mycon, for that. But let's crack on. We are one of the 8 teams that are in the second seed. Obviously, we didn't win the league, so Benfica are top seeds, but we are in the middle, just ahead of Man U and just below Manchester City. Ideally, looking at those kind of stages, I'd take Shakhtar or Zenit from Group 1. Anderlecht would be ideal from from the third seed, maybe Galatasaray. Bottom seeds, I think you take MD there apart from Wolfsburg. So let's crack on. Benfica are out in pot 1, Paris Saint-Germain in 2, Shakhtar Group C, Juventus Group D, Chelsea in Group E, Dortmund in Group F, Real Madrid are in Group G, meaning Zenit will be in Group H. So we can't be in Group A due to the same country. So Man City have got Benfica, Barcelona get PSG. That should be a really interesting group. We miss Shakhtar, unfortunately. They get Atletico Madrid. Arsenal Juventus. We get Chelsea, so that's going to be interesting. Obviously this is based around the success of Mourinho and AVB, so getting Chelsea could be an interesting draw. Man United get Dortmund, Olympiacos, Real Madrid and Zenit against FC Bâle. Third out the hat, Fiorentina in Group A. That looks like a group of death at the moment. Ajax in Group B, Galatasaray in Group C, and Anderlecht in Group D, meaning it could be a really difficult tie here. Kiev would be ideal, maybe Sevilla. We get AC Milan. Interesting, we'll have to look at how they've really come on, who they've signed to see if that's bad or good. Lyon in that group there, which also looks like a group of death. Dynamo Kiev with Madrid and Sevilla in Group H, and the final teams out of the pot, Hoffenheim in Group A, Red Bull Salzburg of Austria in Group B, Wolfsburg in Group C, so thankfully I've missed them, Levski Sofia in Group D. Knowing this group, we'll probably get Celtic. Legia Warsaw, that's not so bad then, that should give us 6 points. Copenhagen in Group F, Celtic in Group G, and in Group H it means Feyenoord. So let's look at Milan. I think that's what we need to look at overall. They're in the Champions League, but have they strengthened massively? No. El Shaarawy is away permanently to Monaco. Honda's away to West Brom. They've brought in Victor Ruiz from Villarreal and Rodrigo Xiao from Sao Paulo, the highly rated youngster. So I'm confident. So as I say, that is the Champions League draw, guys. Now who is the star signing? Let's find out. So who is the mystery man who literally is a signing, in my opinion, far too good for this league? Well, that man is, drumroll please, Javier Pastore. We had a plan to get him. He was transfer listed for 11 million. We managed to get him down to like 90k wages. It had the sign-on fee, everything sorted. We just couldn't we couldn't get the money in time from other sales. So I said to the board, do you want to get him? You know, they'll pay 11 million. They can handle the contract. That means it should definitely go through. They end up giving him an absolutely massive signing-on fee, giving him 40k a week more wages. But at least he's here, I suppose. So he adds into the system that we want to play the 4-4-1-1. He'll play behind the front man. And he makes his debut today against Moreirense. This will be going to be Casillas, Mas, Martin Zinde, and Kulu gets his first start. Maxi Pereira, Brahimi, Hector Herrera, Angel Herrera. Quintero plays on the right. Carrillo's injured. Quintero played there the last game and played very well. So he's going to play out there. The story behind the striker, which is a debuting Gabriel Barbosa. So not bad, you've got Barbosa, you've got Caleri, and Abukar is injured, and you've got all the youngsters as well. Luka Jovic has been sent out on loan. So hopefully, we can get a good result here. Really determined to make up for the last game, which was a disappointing 0-0 against Pacos Ferreira. Nothing we can do when Maicon gets sent off after 9 minutes. You can't over-attack, you can't over-commit, or it's going to end in disappointment. So hopefully a better result today get us back up to the top of the table. The story, we don't have your 27, we can give you 23. But I mean, I'm absolutely delighted to get that signing done, and hopefully it's that little bit of quality that just, can be the difference when we're playing against certain teams. Nobody there rings a bell of being overly familiar, so hopefully, just a positive attacking again here. I'd like to think this system, the 4-4-1-1, like I told you the last time it was working with Russia, obviously getting to the World Cup final. It got me 25 league games and 30 games in total unbeaten. PSV, as per every other save, it kind of curtailed towards the end of the season. I should have that title wrapped up by the time this video goes live. I'm 1 point away, and hopefully we can do that. And what a finish, and there it is, doing what it does best. Gabigol with a goal after 4 minutes. The throw in from Maxi Pereira. Bruno Martins Indy with a flick on, and that little poaching bastard at the back post. And that could be just the first of many. Or we end up losing him for his min release clause at one point, no doubt. But it's a good start, that's what we brought him in for. I just felt we needed a more clinical striker. Abukar was good, but I believe he can take us to the next level, and they actually nearly score right away as well for Boateng. Thankfully misses the target. That's a good start, I'm just hoping the fact that we're going to have the service now from Herrera, from Pastore, it should just be a much better team this year, and hopefully a bit more competitive in Europe. I mean, we were good last year, but we could be even better. I want to try and win a Champions League here. If possible, that's a horrible back pass from Hector Herrera. Mas has played him onside. Vasco Rocha. And thankfully, he can't get it by Casillas. So here's Hector Herrera, Manuel Mas, Ander Herrera. I still don't feel left back's the greatest player at the moment, so I think we may look to improve that. Brahimi, he's unlucky. Mas again, another opportunity to ping it in. We did get an offer for Brahimi. It was worth up to 30 million. Unfortunately, like 10 million was going to be after, well, between 10 international appearances and 50 league appearances. And the fact it was Chelsea, I couldn't justify that they were going to play him 50 times, because they'll make big signings and then not play them. Because Brahimi scores to make it 2-0. The other thing as well was, I think Brahimi's got like 40% of the transfer goes to third partnership, which again would pretty much, any 30 million goes down to about 18, 19 million then. And we've got it in installments, it's less and less money, so I just felt, it was the right idea not to let him go. If he is going to leave this club, it'll either be a Bosman at the end of his contract, or basically when we've got a replacement that's better than him, or when somebody pays his min release clause. There's a minimum release clause for a reason. If they pay the 34 million, I believe it is, then you can go. Struggling with the high line here though, as here's Luis Carlos against Maxi Pereira. It's a good ball, and Iker's had an absolute nightmare there. That just sums up Iker Casillas the last couple of years. A high ball into the box, fails to deal with it, and it's just into the back of the net. But that came out of absolutely nothing. It's just a looping ball in. The keeper's got to catch that. I think it actually hits the bar, and it just luckily falls at the feet of the striker Anderson Costa. In this game, it looked like it was going to be a plain sailing 3-4-0 victory. Has a little edge to it, but here's Quintero, and his cross, not the greatest, and it's palmed out for a corner. I don't think much will come with this. Martins Indy flashes by the face of goal. So far so good, so it could be a little bit better. I feel Emmanuel Mas has to improve. Even with the likes of Pastore, I think it might take him a little bit of time before he gets up and running, because obviously he doesn't know the language. But here's Brahimi. It's a good chance there, good save from the goalkeeper, good tricky footwork there from the number 8, and a good save from the goalkeeper. But just, kill the game off early, allow us to bring in some of the younger talents, give them opportunities. That would be the ideal state of play so far. Here's a chance for Raphael Nkulu. And apparently it's handball. Fucking hell, that looked like the most easiest just blocking away, but he's handballed it. And it's a chance for Vitor Gomes, and it's 2-2. What the fuck has gone wrong? What the hell has happened here? It's as if they've just completely switched off, and it's been very, very disappointing. And I think we're going to have a bollocking at half time. So many guys just underperforming here. It's just, I'm going to go attacking it. We really need to go for it, get some goals, because we're far better than these teams. It's just stupid mistakes at the back that are continually costing us. I think Pistori's going to come off. We're going to replace him with Ruben Neves. We'll put him in the... I'm actually going to put him in the ball-winning midfielder role if he likes it. I think we'll try him deep line beside Hector, Ander behind the striker, and hope we get a bit of luck there. Comes to us, Ander can drop back. We'll probably look at bringing on Caleri as the second striker. I mean, just stupid mistakes, and that's why Nkulu was brought in. So these mistakes didn't happen, and the fact that he's a nightmare, Emmanuel Massa's a nightmare, it's just disappointing. And if they beat us, then there is serious problems in this team. I mean, I think it's a really good team we've put together. Casillas is nearly flapping into his own goal, and it's just getting worse and worse. Anyway, here's Embido Raphael. What can he do from this set piece? Hopefully nothing. Whoever wants to take it, ball in. And they win the header again. They're not coming here scared, you know, they're having chances. They've apparently had more of the ball. It just looks like any set piece they're going to be a dangerous threat. And look, nobody there on the counter, which again is disappointing. Everybody's chasing shadows. Here's Boateng. It's just, it's terrible. It really is woeful football. Here's Gomes, Vasco Rosca, and again they're through. He's onside. It's just another shambolic performance from the defence. I'm going to go really brave here. I'm going to go to the requested 4-3-3. It's going to be Quintero coming off. He'll be replaced by Caleri, and we'll give Brahimi a bit more, but the ideal plan would be to take him off and bring on Atsu. See, you know, it could end up being a change that sees Andre in the middle of the park, but so far it's disappointing. I don't even want to play a more direct approach, but I think we might need to. In fact, let's just do it, just to kind of confuse the opposition, and then we'll have a quick team talk as well. Just say to the boys aggressively, get creative, because this has been very, very poor. Very, very poor. The fact that a team like this has came here and had as many chances and as much of the ball is so disappointing. Brahimi. Penalty, thank you. Absolutely shocking tackle from Pedro Carreras. Who's on penalty taking duty? That looks like it could be Gabigol. It's Maxi Pereira, the right back. Nothing like putting your faith on penalties on a right back. And he smashes into the back of the net. Good lad. That's what I like to see. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So good finish there. Keeper actually close to it. But we'll take it. Any 3 points is vital at this point, but I think Nkulu and Massa are going to have a massive ball in it. After the game, a small penalty there. I don't think that's a small penalty. We just clipped him there, but it's like the tiniest little thing. It's nothing you go, oh my god, definite pen. It's just, oh well. We'll take it. We need this bit of luck. Maxi Pereira again. Keeper has no chance there, so that should see the game out. Of all people, this saves the day. It's a fucking right back that does it. Pereira runs forward and right into the bottom corner. Perfect penalty from Maxi Pereira, giving the goalkeeper no chance. I mean, this is a game that would be out of sight if it wasn't for poor defending. And could they have a chance to come back in it again? Another penalty. Hector Herrera pushing Anderson Costa. I think that's the 4th penalty today. Now here's an opportunity for Vitor Gomes to make it 4-3. And he scores. We're going to make a final change anyway. Brahimi's coming off because he's lacking a bit of energy. Christian Atsu. Just got them a wee bit more pace and drive in the final stages while he's fresh, and hopefully do the job. But Gomes runs up. You got to think the keeper's got to do better than that. It's right at him. See where he's went and dived to. Or if he can get any sort of hand up there, be delighted. Now here's Pjavic. Hector Herrera clears only as far as Gomes. João Sosa. A good chance for a counter attack there, but Vitor Gomes with an absolutely brilliant interception. And they're spraying the ball about very well, which is worrying. Goncalves, good tackle Herrera, let's counter. Jonathan Caleri now. In this right hand side, good ball over for Christian Atsu for Gabigol, and Gabigol gets his second of the evening. 5-3. In a game that should only be about 4-0, why it's 5-3, we'll blame the referee for his penalties. A little bit of hint of offside, but the toe poke means it's a goal scoring debut with 2 goals for the young Brazilian. We'll sit to counter for the last 10 minutes, because if they push on and try and get back in the game, then, you know, with the pace of Atsu and Caleri, hopefully we'll get up. But here's the ball in. Here is Jonathan Caleri. Hector Herrera. Drives, he's going to shoot this, no doubt. Now passes it to Atsu, to Herrera. Gabigol. And Hector Herrera smashes it in at the second attempt. And now somehow, some way this game is now 6-3. I would have never predicted this at the start of the game. So he goes for the first drive. Blocked by, I think it's Vitor Gomes, and then the blast into the back of the net from Herrera. It's him on the score sheet. The fans go wild. I've got that wee sigh of relief. And thankfully, looks like we should see this game well out of sight now. Can we get 7? Now I think this is going to be it. 6-3, so just be them running down to the end of the game. A little bit deflated. They've played very well here. Kept the ball well, but in the end, quality has prevailed as Herrera to Caleri, just waiting for the referee to blow the whistle, which should come after this free kick. As soon as it's taken, before it's even taken, a 6-3 victory. I'll just say to the boys, it was a good win. We scored 6 goals, so I suppose we can't complain in that aspect, but it should have been a lot better. But 4 penalties, the fact that we had 3 penalties in the space of 6 minutes is a bit concerning. Whether that's the match engine or whatnot, but we'll take it. We're top of the table after 3 games, and hopefully, we can just keep this good form up, keep the wins coming, and get ready for the big Champions League games coming forward. I mean, Chelsea, then Milan, then the big ones in between the Lega game, which is a trip to Braga and Benfica, and then Chelsea, Milan, and in between that we have Sporting. So that's going to be great fun. All the big games back to back in pretty much November, which is going to be the month of pretty much the month of death, because it just looks absolutely brutal. And if we can come out with that as many points as possible, I'll be delighted. But that's it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit a like. If you get any comments on the Javier Pastore signing, do you think it's a good idea, the bad idea? What do you think of the 4-4-1-1? Let me know in the comments section as well. And of course, if you aren't already, hit that sub button and all these videos will drop into your sub box, as well as the other series that will be starting soon, and of course Big Brother, which is going to be live every so often. I'm trying to make it maybe Saturdays or Sundays it goes live, to give the vote in a couple of days, see who gets eliminated. Thank you for watching, guys. See you all real soon. Bye bye.